A Wonder World. Happy motherfucking Tuesday. How we doing today, guys? Coming in hot with your 100 wonderful ways to get more and better clients, because I know that you joined a Facebook group called Unicorn Client Attraction Secrets, because it's no secret you want more and motherfucking better clients. So I'm here to hook you up with all of the strategies to help you to elevate. I'm Nicole Cherie Hesse. If you don't know who the fuck I am, I built my business to $1 million in my first year. I'm a money mindset mentor with a fucking marketing company. And so I have been helping entrepreneurs just like you to effectively use social selling strategies that feel really fucking good to be able to elevate and create more of those motherfucking clients, because that's what we're all fucking after. So as you're popping on today, just say hey in the comments. Let's get this fucking party started, because we are always here live on Tuesday mornings at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, because I'm coming in hot with the 100 wonderful ways. If you don't know what the 100 wonderful ways is, go to nonstopnotifications.com. And this will get you access to the 100 wonderful ways to get more and better clients. And no, you do not need to do all 100 of them. You can just try them on. It's a little bit like shoe shopping, right? Which ones do you like? Because you actually only need a couple of these strategies under your belt to be consistently closing motherfucking clients. Okay, so guys, let's get into it today, because today we are tackling number 28. So number 28 is about sub-niching. Okay, so who here knows what niching is? Have you heard this horrible word? And I know some of you guys are pretentious assholes and you're sitting here saying, it's niching, Nicole. No, it's not. It's niching. It's a CH. Okay. That makes the ch sound. Okay. I'm a niching kind of person because I like the fact that it rhymes with bitches, right? But also I think that niche just sounds so fucking bourgeoisie and I fucking hate it. So niches it is for me. Sorry, not motherfucking sorry. Okay, so who here knows what a niche is? What does it mean to niche down? And this is probably something that you hear over and over and over again, right? People are probably constantly telling you, thank you, Sam, that riches are in the niches, right? And you can't say that riches are in the niches because it doesn't sound right, right, Sam? That's not how that fucking works, okay? So we know that riches are in the niches, and let's talk about why. Because I think that people just say this to you probably because they're repeating what some fucking coach told to them, but they don't really understand it. So we're actually going to get the fuck out of coaching land, get the fuck out of Facebook groups, and for a second we're going to talk about real life. Okay, we're going to talk about real life businesses, because I have to tell you guys that before I became an online client attraction coach and built a marketing company and all of that shit, I was a consultant, and I was a consultant for million and billion-dollar companies. Okay, and so in the service industry, this was in bars and restaurants and casinos, one of the most challenging industries that there is on the motherfucking planet. Okay, so when I was working in those spaces, I learned a lot about subniching. So I want to break this down for you guys in a way that's a little bit more practical, and so that we're getting out of the energy of all of this regurgitated pyramid scheme nonsense that we hear on the fucking internet. Sound fair? Hey, Hannah. I saw you do your Wonderopoly course today. Way to kick ass and take names. Let's go. Action takers get results. Okay. Okay. So when we're thinking about businesses, I want you guys to imagine a pizza place. Who here has been to a pizza place that they love? Okay, Sam, I know you can back me up on this. Who here has been to a pizza place that they love? Why do you love that pizza place? Let's talk about this in the comments. Okay. What is the reason why you like this specific pizza place? Okay. So for me, there's this place and it's called Boulevard, and it's on the complete opposite side of town from me, like literally 30 minutes away to get fucking pizza. Okay. But for me, this is the best game in town because it has a very specific crust. And I actually only like to order their personal size pizzas. Like I will order multiple personal size pizzas because it has the perfect ratio of crust to topping, with like the crunchiness of the crust. It's like absolutely perfect crust. Okay. So I love this specific pizza more than any of the other pizzas. Okay. And it is because of the crust to topping ratio. I love the sauce. And so I am willing to travel all the way across town 30 minutes to go get a pizza, even though there's a pizza place that's like literally 5 minutes away from me. Okay. I will go all the way over here because this pizza place does this one thing better than everybody else. Okay. And I understand that pizza is subjective. Is that some of you guys like pizza? Put it in the comments. Why do you like pizza? Are you a toppings girl, right? Do you need to have a certain kind of fucking sauce? Is there certain cheeses that are more impactful to you, right? Sam says my favorite place is Rockaway because it's thin crust and he's a chef who puts care into the ingredients and it's so fucking good. Tomatoes, cheese, and toppings, right? Okay, so that is something that is specific to you. There are lots of people on the planet that are totally fine. Same. I want pizza as well. But what kind, Sam? There are lots of people on the face of this planet who will eat any pizza. Okay, they don't care, right? They don't care what the fuck it is. They're happy to eat Domino's. I'm not going to eat Domino's ever. I don't care if I'm starving. Like, I'm not eating Domino's. It's disgusting. I'm not eating it. The end. Okay. You're not going to catch me with a fucking bite of Little Caesars in my mouth. That's not going to happen. Okay. I would rather fucking starve. Okay. So when we think about this with pizza, we very much understand the concept of subniching. It's not confusing. There's no lack of clarity here. Okay. Is that, yeah, right? Never Domino's, never ever. It's not a fucking thing. Okay. Ashley likes saucy pizza. It's my favorite. I'm team pineapple on pizza. Fucking same. But you know what I like, Ash? I like pizza in the morning. I like to eat some of it at night. Put that shit in the fucking fridge. I like cold Hawaiian pizza in the morning is like my fucking favorite. I love that shit. Okay. So when we're looking at pizza like this, we understand subniching. Okay. It's not confusing because we're like, yeah, absolutely. This place has the best crust. This place has the best toppings. This place has the best sauce. Maybe there's one of them that has a really fucking great ambiance that you just love taking your kids to because they have a great fucking arcade that keeps them fucking busy for hours. Okay. So when we start thinking about it from that angle, yeah, team cold pizza for sure. Okay, so guys, when we think about this, we understand subniching, right? So there is a viable subniche coming in for people who are really, really keen on high-end toppings or somebody that has kids and wants to have a really great arcade. So this is the same for your business. I don't care what the fuck it is that you sell. There are other people that sell the same thing, okay? That's not the only pizza game in town, and your business is not the only pizza game in town either, okay? There are lots of other client attraction coaches. There are lots of other money mindset mentors. So take a second, put your business links in the chat because whatever it is the fuck that you sell, somebody else sells the same fucking thing. And I know some of you guys think that you're fucking special and you're like, I'm the only, you're not. You are not the only one that sells whatever the fuck that you sell. I fucking promise you, you are not the only one. You are not the only game in town. And so you have to understand that in order for you to be really, really effective at what you do, you have to be known for something. And that's essentially what niche comes from. Okay. Now, a lot of coaches teach niche as demographic. I will tell you that is 1000% wrong. After working for million and billion-dollar companies as a consultant, they hired me to come in and fix their fucking problems. And I can tell you one of the problems that I fix consistently in million and billion-dollar fucking companies is that people believe that niche is demographic. It is not. Okay. What niche is your target market's desire points. Okay. So when we take those two things and we put them together, that's what creates our subniche. So we're taking this person, okay, this person and what they specifically want, right? So Sam is a toppings snob, okay? Ashley is a sauce snob, right? Okay, maybe Amanda is a cheese snob, okay? Maybe Liz has fucking 3 kids and she is a fucking arcade snob, okay? That is her desire in getting pizza, is that it's not just that she wants pizza that has really great fucking toppings because her kids don't give a flying fuck. They're just gonna eat pepperoni anyways. Okay, so those kids don't give a shit about bougie toppings. What they care about is the fucking arcade. And so the sub niche of that pizza place is Pizza Planet, and it's going to be super fun like the thing in Toy Stories, right? It's gonna have the claw with the fucking little aliens inside of it. That is the sub niche. Okay, so the sub niche is the exact desire point of this pizza place to provide a certain service. I am not going to Pizza Planet. Okay. I don't want an arcade. I'm not going to play arcade games. And I don't want to be around other people's fucking children playing arcade games. That sounds like my worst nightmare. And even if the pizza was really, really good, I wouldn't eat that pizza. Okay. Because I would not want to be annoyed by all of those things. Okay. So their sub niche is to serve parents who just want to get their kids fed and have a good time and obviously fucking take a break from, doing all the parenting thing for fucking 45 minutes. And they're not going to have to make their kids sit down and be quiet while they eat dinner. Okay. So that is the sub niche. It is the desired result. So we want to get extremely on point with this. Okay. We want to get very clear in our businesses of who we best serve in that specific niche. Is this clicking for you guys? Is this making sense for you? Okay. When we think of the pizza analogy, now I want you to think about your business. Okay. What do you specialize in? Is it the crust? Is it the toppings? Is it the cheese? Is it the ambiance? What do you specialize in? Okay, because that's going to help you to identify your sub niche. And I want you to like brainstorm it and think about it from all sorts of different perspectives, because this is what helps you to get clarity on how you best serve your market. So for example, all of the coaches that I've ever had have told me the same thing over and over and over again. Okay. They say, Nicole, your content is too high level. You need to dumb it down. You have to talk to your audience like they're fucking stupid. That is what every single coach I have ever worked with has always told me. And I don't care. Okay. Because I don't work with stupid people. I refuse. If you are a fucking knucklehead, I'm not interested in working with you, because that shit makes me want to pull my fucking hair out. Okay. If you are fucking dumber than a box of rocks, I don't want you here. And I'm going to talk shit to fucking stupid people, because I don't like working with stupid people. Okay. My funnel is filled with smart motherfucking cookies. Okay. Now, would I sell more clients if I worked with dumb people? I mean, we all know the ratio, right? We all know the motherfucking ratio. We know that there's a lot more stupid people than smart people, right? We got that shit. Okay, so we know the ratio is fucking higher. There are dumb people. Okay, but I refuse to work with stupid people. It is a prerequisite that if you are going to be in my funnel, you are a smart cookie. Okay, like, and so much so that I will repel people out of this group. Okay, like this live right now is repelling people, because if people are watching this, right, and they're like, oh shit, like I'm a stupid person. Like they're like, this bitch won't put up with my shit. They leave. And I'm not kidding. It works. Okay. Just like the people at the pizza place that have a bougie pizza kind of vibe and they have all the high end toppings and it's a little bit more expensive. If you walk in there with your 3 screaming fucking kids, like you're going to walk in that door and you're like, oh, this is not for us. Right. This is bougie and expensive and we have to sit down and be quiet. I'm not coming back here. Okay. So that's what happens, is that when we create a niche, we start serving just the right people. Okay. And so for me, I got to tell you guys, okay, if this is said with all of the love. If you are a stupid person, you're going to have a hard time in my programs. Okay. Like, I mean, I just won't do it. I won't dumb things down. Like, I just won't. Like, I'm happy to break things down for you. I'm happy to work you through different things. And I will ask you all the questions and help you to understand things. But I'm not going to treat you like you're a third grader, because you cannot come to me and say, Nicole, I want to make 5 figures a month, but I want to be stupid doing it. No, I'm not down with that. And I'm not going to fucking help stupid people to get clients, because that feels unethical to me. Like, I feel like a bad person if I'm helping stupid people to get them to help them to get other people to pay them money. Like, I don't feel good about that. Okay. So I can't sleep at night if you're stupid and I'm helping you get clients. And I think that's fair. Okay. So my sub niche here becomes, I only work with smart cookies. You have to be this tall to ride this fucking ride. Okay. Like, if you're a fucking dumbass, I'm not going to fucking help you. And then let's take this a step further. Okay. If you don't have the results that you fucking sell, I'm also not going to help you, because that is unethical. It is unethical to live in the pyramid scheme of coaches. You guys have seen this, and I know you've fucking seen this. I know you've seen these people that come in and they're like, I'm going to coach client attraction. And they're like, how many clients do you have? And they're like, none. And I'm like, you cannot fucking coach client attraction if you don't have clients. That makes no fucking sense. And I won't help you. So that's part of my sub niche, right? Is that I only work with people who are smart cookies, right? I only work with people who have the results that they sell. So I'm narrowing down, right? Smaller and smaller and smaller. Okay. And now I want to get really specific in what their actual desire points are. Okay. If you're coming into my world and your goal is side hustle, honestly, we're probably not a good fit. Okay. And like, no shame, right? If you want to stay in your 9 to 5 and you want to make an extra $500 a month, like, I'm probably not your girl. Okay. Like, I mean, I'm an all in kind of person. Like, you hear my coaching all the time. I'm like, go all in, be all in, stay all in, right? Like, you hear me say this shit all the time. Like, I'm kind of intense if you haven't fucking noticed, right? So like, if you're kind of someone who wants to like dip your toe in there and you don't really want to make money, you don't really want to help people, and you just want to like pretend like you're side hustling, I'm probably not a good fit for you. Okay. Like, my best clients are the people who want to make 5 figures a month, collapse the timelines, and make 5 figures a day. Okay. Like, if that's your ambition, if you're a smart cookie who has results that you fucking sell, right? And you want to be able to make 5 figures a month and then collapse the timelines and make 5 figures a day. Okay. Like, boom, boom, boom. Like, the stars are motherfucking aligning and everything is making sense. And now we're becoming a good fit. but that means that I'm also eliminating all of those other people. Okay. If you're not a smart cookie, okay, if you don't have the results that you fucking sell, okay, you want the pyramid scheme of fucking coaching bullshit, right? Okay. And you're in a space where like you just want to kind of side hustle this shit, like, I'm not your girl, and that's okay. I will happily recommend you to somebody else, right? But that's the power of a niche. So I want you to start thinking about this for your niche. Who do you not serve? And I know there's some of you guys are like, I serve you don't serve everyone. I promise you. Okay. I promise you that there is no set of circumstances where your offer helps everyone. I don't care what your fucking offer is. It does not fucking help everyone. And the sooner you get your head around that, the sooner you're going to close clients, because then every decision that you make in your language patterns reflects this decision of who your sub niche is. Okay, now, everybody on board? Are we getting it? Are we understanding? Are we understanding that we don't serve everybody and that we need to get really specific on who we're serving and what they want and how those things need to align? Yes? Okay, so we're going to take this one tiny step further. Take a deep breath here, okay? One tiny step further with this, okay? Is that now you can take that group of people and you can break it into little sub niches, okay? So we have our niche, for me, smart cookies who have the results that they fucking sell, right? Okay, who also want to fucking make some real money doing this shit, right? So now we're going to break that down into different categories of people. So last week, I just spent the week in New Orleans. Liz and I went to New Orleans. We went to Tales of the Cocktail. Okay, Tales of the Cocktail is a bartender event. So it is filled with brand ambassadors for different spirits, bartenders from all over the fucking world, business owners, bar owners, marketing company owners, right? So there's a lot of different people that could become my clients there. That is a sub niche. People who come from the service industry are a great fit for me because, hello, I come from the fucking service industry. So people get my bartender jokes, right? They understand and they think that I'm funny. And so those things connect the dots where I'm like, I do a really good job of helping a bartender to take their bartending skill sets and create a fucking empire from that. And I've done that. I have one of my very first clients. She was in the first round of people that came into Nonstop Notifications. And she came in as a bartender in the middle of COVID and did online bartending, which sounds fucking insane, right? And she made $250,000 last year. Okay. I helped her to unlock a revenue stream. She comes from the fucking service industry. So we took her bartender skill sets, right? And we dialed them in, repackaged them in a new way, and helped her to blow up her fucking new business where she couldn't work because it was COVID and all the fucking bars were closed. Okay. So I have that client, right? I also have a client. We just launched their podcast last week. They own a bar and restaurant in New Jersey. Okay. So we launched their fucking podcast and they ranked in the top 10. Okay. Top 10 in 7 days. They hit fucking top 10 for their fucking podcast. Help them to fucking crush those fucking goals. Okay. So that is a sub niche. They're smart cookies. They have the results that they fucking sell. They want to make some fucking real money doing this shit, but they are bartender kind of centric people. That is a viable sub niche for me. Does that make sense? So I have this sub niche where I can take all of my language patterns and I can dial it in specifically to speak just to bartender, bar associated people in the service industry. And the language patterns that I use to talk to people in the service industry are different than the language patterns that I use to talk to you guys. Okay. Because you guys are all entrepreneurs inside of this Facebook group. You've been in all the other female entrepreneur Facebook groups, right? You know about women helping women. You know about the pyramid scheme of coaching. You know about bro marketing. You know about big hat manifesting girls. You're aware of all of those language patterns. If I walk into bartender land, they don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I sound like a fucking alien to them. So when I'm talking to bartenders, I get to use a language pattern that connects for them. Okay. So when you understand the different sub niches that you can create in your business, what you've done is unlocked revenue streams. Okay. You've unlocked revenue streams where it can be very specific. A very specific piece of your funnel can come in. So you want to understand your niche first. And then you want to break this into little tiny sub niches. So I can work with bartenders. Okay. I can also work with people who have gone through other coaching programs and didn't get results. Okay. A big chunk of my clients are second time users, right? They're like divorcees. Okay. They're like the divorcees of the coaching world where they got shitty results with somebody else because that person was talking to them like they were stupid. And there was a bunch of fucking templates and shit that didn't fucking help them. No foundational tools, all pop and fizzle fucking trends, right? They worked with a coach and they're like, this didn't work. And I'm like, it didn't work because it sucked, right? Like if you come over here and you learn actual foundational strategies, you're going to fucking blow your fucking business up. And they do a really great job of that. So I have another sub niche that's like the divorcees of the coaching world. Like all of the people who went through coaching programs and got fucking burned. My programs do great for those kinds of people for a couple different reasons. One, okay, because they have some longevity and some skin in the game, so they actually want to make the money. Two, they believe the money is fucking real because they've seen multiple people do it in their fucking time. And three, because they actually fucking appreciate what I fucking do because they know the difference. They know what a shitty coach looks like, and they now know what a fucking good coach looks like. So everything tees up and works so fucking well. Does that make sense? Okay, so you want to be able to kind of create a little map. And this is a great exercise that you can take action on literally today, is that you can create your sub niche. Okay. You can create this energy where you're like, okay, I work with this person, but not this person. So just draw a circle, right? Draw a circle, and you're going to write inside of the circle the qualities that this person has and the desires that this person has. And then outside of the circle, you're going to write the things that they're not. Okay. I don't work with stupid people, right? I don't work with people that don't have the results they fucking sell. And I don't work with people who don't really want to make money. Okay, so I'm going to write those things outside of that. So give yourself a visual representation of your niche. This is something that's really important for your subconscious to understand who you're serving and who you're not serving, so that you speak directly to the people that you're serving. This is how you dial in your messaging. Okay, like, you hear those coaches using that stupid little buzzword, right? And they're like, dial in your messaging, blah, right? Okay, like that's what this means, okay, is to only speak to certain people. Now, after you do that little exercise, then you're going to take that circle, okay, and you're going to break it into little pieces, kind of like Venn diagram style, right? You can cut it up into little pieces, right? So I have bartenders that fit that category, okay? I have second time coaching fucking entrepreneurs that fit that fucking category, right? So can you break it into all of those little pieces so that you know what all of your sub niches are? Once you know, let's give yourself, like, just start with 2, okay? Create 2 sub niches. I just did 2 on this video for you. If you just start with 2, draw that fucking line down the middle, then you can really think to yourself, where do I talk to bartenders? There's not a ton of bartenders in here, okay? Like, there's some service industry people, or some of you guys have been in the service industry and now you're fucking out, right? But I also have another Facebook group that's just for bartenders, okay? And so I talk to the bartenders over there. And then I have the podcast where I kind of talk to both of y'all. Okay, so you can think about, where can I show up for this sub niche specifically? And then you're going to be able to dial in your language patterns. When I'm in the bartender group, I'm using bartender language patterns. When I'm in here, I'm using entrepreneur language patterns, because that's what makes sense, instead of trying to be everything to everybody. Okay, are we putting all the pieces together? Are we putting all the pieces together? Yes. Okay. So now here's what you can do after the fact, because let's talk about implementation. It's not enough to just have theories. Why? Because action takers get results, right? So let's talk about an actual step here that you can take. Okay. So once you've identified a sub niche, okay, once you've identified a sub niche, then what you can do is go onto your personal page, and you can create a content that crushes flow that is specifically for this sub niche. If you don't know what a content that crushes flow is, this is my signature strategy, the one that I use to close 10 high ticket clients in my first 6 weeks, right? This is a personal page strategy. You can use it in groups too, right? But it's designed to help you to close more clients from your personal page. And it is 5 algorithm hacking pieces of content, okay? And it all starts with a transformational story. So let's use bartender land as an example. If I was going to go and intentionally try and close bartenders into one of my programs, okay, then what I would do is I would think of a story from bartender land, okay? I would think of the story from bartender land. So this is a story that literally just happened, is that I have these clients, okay? They started a podcast, right? They did very good with their podcast. We blew them up. They relaunched this podcast. 7 days, they hit the top 10, boom, boom, and boom. Okay. So that literally just happened last week while I was in New Orleans. Okay. So I can tell the story of this client on my personal page. And I can do the long post of this and really break down all the pieces of this using content that crushes. I can go in, tell this transformational story. Now, what's going to happen is, because it's keyword optimized when you use content that crushes, it's keyword optimized. The algorithm is going to show this to more people who are in the service industry. And ideally, people who want to start a podcast who are in the service industry. And they're like, God, I don't even know the first thing about launching a podcast. I have no idea what I would do. And people have already always told me that I should do a podcast, but I have no idea how to launch one. I don't understand the tech. I don't know how you promote it. I don't know how you fucking get downloads. Like, I don't know what platforms to use, right? So then they see this post go up about me talking about my clients who just crushed this fucking podcast launch. They're like, magic sales question. How do you do that? Right? How do you do that? Okay, so they want to know that, and boom, now I have a unicorn lead. Okay, I have somebody reaching out to me in the DMs or maybe even in the comments and asking me how to do this. When I use Content That Crushes, those 5 algorithm hacking pieces of content go onto my personal page, and the algorithm zips out and says, okay, we're going to show this content to the highest and best people that are going to be very interested in this specific topic and this specific result. So that I'm speaking to that sub niche category of people in the service industry who want a podcast. That is an incredible sub niche that is very dialed in, it's very compact, and it's very clear. Okay, so then those people can reach out to me, and then they can get into my funnel, right? And maybe like I don't close them today, or maybe I do close them today, but they get onto the 2-call close with me. We start doing a fucking sales call flow, and boom, before you know it, I have another fucking agency client, and I'm helping them to launch their fucking podcast. It is that fucking simple. But let's talk about the alternative. All right, what if I just went onto my personal page and I was like, I help clients make more money? Is that helpful? Like, no, the algorithm doesn't even know what the fuck to do with that. Okay. It has no idea what to do with that. And like, obviously everybody could be a client and everybody could want to make money. Like, that's not specific enough. So when we're not being specific, we're not being clear. And you know that clarity is what fucking converts, right? So Content That Crushes is going to help you to take your sub niche and tell a transformational story in 5 specific different ways that's going to help that algorithm to get this content in front of the right people, so that you don't have to do any fucking cold outreach, because people are reaching out to you because you are hacking the algorithm. Do you see how that works? Okay. So when you take action on this, you start creating what we call the basics of a unicorn sales funnel. Okay, which is what I have. I have a unicorn sales funnel. This is how I built my business to $1 million in my fucking first year. This is how I help my clients to create consistent 5-figure months, collapse those timelines, and create 5-figure days. Content That Crushes is your first step. This is the piece that helps you to get into the aligned action pieces. Okay, so inside of this group, inside of fucking Wonder World, what we do is we hook you up with Content That Crushes. I set you up with a mini course because I have a secret, and that secret is I want to help you to get more and better clients. Okay, I want to help you. I want to see you fucking win. I want to see you fucking making money, because I know you're a smart cookie, and I know you have the results that you fucking sell, and I know you want to crush fucking big money. So I'm here to help you to do that. Okay, so for those of you who don't have Content That Crushes yet, just drop a unicorn in the comments, drop me a unicorn in that comments, and I will just send you over the link to this, because inside of this world, it's only $7. Okay, it's just $7 for you to learn this content strategy that is going to catapult your business and help you to understand how to effectively attract clients to you, so you're not having to do any fucking cold outreach, right? Because it gets to be easy. This is the foundational building block that you need to put in place in order to start building out your unicorn sales funnel. Okay, so put a unicorn in the comments. We'll swing by with the link to Content That Crushes. And let me tell you about the little bonus that you get along with Content That Crushes. One, you're going to get a call with me. Okay, so we're going to get onto a 20-minute call, and I'm going to help you to dial in your offer and to help you to identify these sub niches so that you can actually take action in such a way that's attracting a specific group of people and repelling other people that are not a good fit. Okay, so when you're allowing yourself to be in the space and you're putting that piece into mind and you're saying, okay, these dots are all connecting, we're going to do that on a call together, because I know that this is one of the most challenging things that people have a hard time positioning their offer. So we're just going to get on a call. Okay, we're just going to get on a call, and I will help you to position your offer. It takes me about 7 minutes. Okay, it's a 15-minute call, and we'll spend half of it positioning your offer and half of it, talking shit and hanging out. Okay, because that's what we fucking do, right? Okay, the other added bonus that you get with Content That Crushes is that once you go through this mini course, at the end, you get this little actionable step. Okay, and it's called your Wonder Vow. And when you take your Wonder Vow, that's something that you do inside of this group. When you do this inside of this group, you unlock the ability to post in here. This is not $7 a month. Okay, this is $7 one time, $7 one time, and then you can post inside of this group anytime you want. Okay, you can come in here, you can use Content That Crushes, right, to start attracting your unicorn clients, and you can promote in the space. So I want you guys to know that every single post that you're seeing go up in this space is from somebody else who's taking Content That Crushes. And that's why the quality of content in this group is so high. That's why there's so much engagement. And it's not like one of those fucking groups where nobody's talking to each other, because everyone's using Content That Crushes. People close clients inside of this group every fucking day. Every motherfucking day, right? People are closing these clients. And so I want to help you to be able to do that, because I started a Facebook group called Unicorn Client Attraction Secrets, because I want to help you get more clients. Okay, so drop those unicorns in the comments. Okay, drop me a unicorn. We'll swing by with the link to Content That Crushes. You can go grab You grab that mini course, you can take your funder vow, you can come and book a call with me, and we'll dial in all of the pieces. And for all of you smart cookies in the room, because I know there's a whole bunch of them, right? Because we repelled all the dumb people. For all you smart cookies in the room, you can also upgrade at this point, and you can go into Money Making Unicorns. Money Making Unicorns is my monthly membership where I break down different strategies. And I'm actually heading over to that membership right now, because today we're going over pitch posts. I'm going to be reviewing specific pitch posts that clients have submitted. We're going to be talking about their headlines, their scroll stopping images, their result driven CTAs, and how they're effectively using content that crushes to attract more clients. Okay. So Money Making Unicorns, total motherfucking game changer. You get a live call with me every fucking Tuesday, because we love doing shit on Tuesdays, so that I can say this nice little end off sign line that I'm going to say to you right motherfucking now. So guys, get out there, do all of the wonderful things. And as always, bitches, I will see you next Tuesday.